You just gotta keep living, man. LIVIN.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm all right.
The fuck? The fuck happened today? It is 10 o'clock at night.
I don't know. I spend like 6-8 hours, however long, in the fucking ER today, but not for myself. I don't know. My mom she slipped. I don't know doing what. I think someone doing laundry in the backyard. I don't know if it was because of the heat. I don't know if she like tripped over a rock or some shit was out there. But anyways, I don't know. I guess she broke her thumb, but she had this fucking like knot on her head. And I'm like, yeah, you're like 70. So
God damn.
like I think it's like 80% of people like over when you're like that old, like that's what the like death is from
Yeah,
falling.
you fucking eat shit.
You know, so
Yeah.
I was like, and head injury. Let me take you to the hospital. You know,
Yeah.
Went to the MD Now place. Literally fucking MD 2 hours from now. Sat in there for 2 hours. And
Wait, that's not a fucking ER.
Well, I went there first because I was like, oh, the hospital's gonna take forever. You know, I didn't want to wait there because I was trying to get here earlier. And then I was like, I don't want to wait there all day. Anyway, I spent 2 hours in the fucking MD Now, MD 2 hours. And literally, they're like, so you're here for your thumb, whatever. But I'm more concerned about your head. And I was like,
kind of me
in my
too.
mind,
Yeah.
I'm like, did the Haitian girl up front literally just say that it was her thumb? I'm like, clearly, it's the fucking fall that's obviously more important.
Yeah.
With like,
I mean, we need to deal with the thumb.
Yeah, but like,
But yeah, if you got a big knot on your fucking head
don't
from eating
think that's
shit when
like-
you're how old's
I'm
your
no-
mom?
69.
Nice.
Yeah.
Um,
So I was like, all right, she's 70.
But yeah, she hit her head. Why don't we fucking take a look at that? Her thumb, she could give a fuck about her thumb at this
If
point.
it's broken, you just put a fucking splint and you're done. What else you can do?
Yeah, it is. It's a finger.
So
You ever break a toe? They don't do
I
it.
never broke
We're
anything.
just panicked.
I never broke anything before.
What? Really?
Never broke anything.
I think
I only sprained my ankle once. That was
I've broken my thumb
I think
and
I
I've
sprained
broken
other
my
shit, but-
wrist, both on the left hand. One falling out
I mean,
of
I
a
got some shit
tree.
that I fucked up, but
Yeah,
I haven't really broken
but you've
anything.
never broken anything, or like, do you think you may have broken something but never really got it looked at?
Probably at least, once for sure.
Yeah.
So I thought I broke my knee when I was doing jiu-jitsu from like fucking we started off and like I'm on the ground but like my knees are flat on the ground, right? Like my legs are behind me.
Yeah.
And like went to grab this kid and he just pushes me all the way back and made like fucking I just bend all the way like that like and I'm not fucking super flexible.
Like a fucking scorpion.
Yeah, and I was like, I was like, get off. And like, whatever. Eventually he got off and like, they're like, oh, just reset. You get on top and full mount. And I was like, meanwhile, I have a bunch of adrenaline. I knew it
Ow,
hurt.
my fucking knees right
But
now.
like, I couldn't walk for a couple days. And then like I took off work. Then it would just hurt for like maybe 6 months afterwards. And I was like, I probably broke something down there. I don't know if you can, because I don't think the knee is really a bone, right? It's just that fucking thing.
Well, it's a
I think
it's
I
a joint.
fucked,
That's the
or
thing.
that, or
There's a
or
bunch of
most-
tendons,
yeah.
ligaments, cartilage, all that shit
something
in there.
I had.
I'm not a
fucked up.
fucking doctor.
Yeah. So I don't know if I broke it, but that shit was definitely fucked up.
I had a similar.
So and then I kept doing it.
I had a
'cause I'm an idiot.
similar. I had a similar instance with. There's a place in Jacksonville it's been open since the 70s. It's a skate park called Kahuna, and they have a pool. And the deep end's like 12 feet deep. The shallow end goes up to like 6 feet, I think, and then you drop down and it's like 10 or 12 feet. It might be 10 feet, I don't know. But I was trying to like just 5-0 grind
Did you do the same thing?
whole round. Yeah, well, this is the thing. I wasn't wearing knee pads.
Okay.
But like, you know how like you see in like the X Games and shit when the dudes slide down the fucking.
That's why I said they
ramp?
go down like that, like down the whole thing.
I did that, but it's because my trucks just stopped. Like the fucking axles just stopped.
So
it was concrete coping. It was a pool coping. So like they just fucking stop, and I go flying, and I put my knees down like that, and it didn't slide at all. It just fell like 10 feet to my fucking knees on concrete, and I couldn't walk for like a week.
Jesus Christ.
But I was just sitting in my dorm room for a week, just like I went back and did it. It's I got a picture of it.
Yeah. Oh,
But
fuck that.
Fuck me, that hurt too.
Fuck that.
But okay, so your mom fucking smacks her head.
Yeah. So whatever, leave the whatever. After 2 hours at the MD now, the lady's like, "Oh, I think you need to go to the emergency room."
What the fuck?
And I was like, "What in the hell?" And then I got so mad because I was like, I came here, like I thought they were just gonna do an X-ray, whatever, make sure you're all right, fucking fix your thumb, whatever, put a splint. What are you gonna do? Anyway, so I'm like, well, guess we're going to the fucking ER. And I was like, all right, well, let's get some food. It's fucking.
We did not hit anything.
Yo.
These fucking audio just cuts out. Unbelievable. All right.
Fucking technology.
Where the fuck were we? Okay, wait. So, your mom hit her head. You sat at MD now, the fucking, the quick clinic, whatever the hell, for 2 hours, and then they tell you she needs to go to a hospital. After 2 hours of waiting, they tell you that she needs to go to the hospital instead.
Yeah, she needs to go to the emergency
Great
room
fucking
now.
job then. So, I believe the last thing you said that anyone heard was, so you went to get food?
Yeah. In the same plaza there's Jersey Mike's, Blaze Pizza, and the Halal Guys, whatever, and I think another restaurant. And I was like, fuck it, let's get Jersey Mike's.
Andrews and Cypress.
Yep.
Yeah.
Twin Peaks is
Twin
across the way.
Peaks and all that shit. Nice tits, all that. Yeah, my dad and I eat there a lot.
Yeah. Never been there, but I seen how they dress. So, yeah, Hooters in the same plaza has competition. Yeah. No wonder why no one's there.
It's a great pun.
No one wants to pay $40 for 20 wings like me.
Fucking disgusting wings, too.
They're this fucking big, which is not good.
Dude, they used to be huge. Hooters wings used to be massive, like especially the breaded ones.
I was gonna say, and they bread them. I'm like, how are they the size of my
they're
pinky?
fucking tiny now.
When they're breaded, what is going on here?
They used to get some weird genetic, like modified fucking chicken wings, and they were so good.
Yeah.
I probably have cancer, but they were so good.
But when they kept putting all the antibiotics in them, that was when that was the good shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so you go to get food. Where'd you go?
Jersey Mike's.
Okay.
I got the big Kahuna. I was like, how much? Because, like, whatever, usually my
Did you
mom
get the
might have
giant?
this, yeah, I got the biggest one you can get.
Hell yeah.
Shit's like this big.
We're going to be at the hospital for a while.
Get the big Kahuna, everything on it. And I was like, all right, I'll eat half of it now, half of it when I get back, because I'll probably be there at 9 o'clock at night. It's like 3 in the afternoon at this point. And been there since fucking 1 o'clock, whatever. I guess she fell at like 11 and was out there for like an hour and like didn't say anything. And I was like, so what?
Wait, she was like down and out for an hour?
Yeah, so I was like, so what? You just like didn't ask for help? Like, were you unconscious?
No, I mean, was she like laying in the grass?
I guess. I have a video. I have the camera out there, so, so I'm definitely gonna look.
You haven't
motion.
looked? Oh,
yeah, I didn't watch it. Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Because I'm just like, how did you fall? How does that even happen? Like the way she fell, it was like it just made no sense. But it's like you're concussed.
How old is she?
69.
Nice. Yeah, that's old, dude. When you fall when you're 69, you usually need a new hip or some shit.
Yeah, she's had both of them replaced. So yeah. But plus, that's why I told her.
What's
I was like,
left except the noggin?
yeah. But it's like when you're that old, like I think it's like 80% of deaths, like in that age, it's like are because of falls.
You're done.
So I was like, oh, and you hit your head? All right, maybe we got to do something about this.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you went and did something about it. It's just
we got Jersey Mike's first.
You went and got food. So you took the food to the hospital?
No, I went back to the house and ate half the sub.
Your mother has a head injury at this point,
yeah.
right?
She's like packing up stuff to take because she's thinking she's going to be there overnight. I was like, you don't need a comb. Like, just random things. I was like, what are you bringing? Like, I don't understand.
I just love that, hey, you need to go to the hospital. All right, let's go get food. And you know what? Let's just eat it at the house. And then, you can grab your things if you think you have that bad of a head injury that you might stay the night. Fucking,
in retrospect, it sounds like I'm a terrible person.
there is no fucking urgency whatsoever. That's the most fucking. That's the most South Florida shit ever. Just like, yeah, I got a head injury, but I got to make sure I'm comfortable. We got a phone charger. You have a phone charger, right? Can't go to the hospital without a phone charger.
Make sure we're gonna eat before we go too, because hospital food's terrible.
Well, we'll get the giant. I'll take half with us. We're gonna eat half at the house, and then when we get there, I'll still have half just in case we got to stay a little while. I have something to eat. No, there's usually a McDonald's in hospitals. At least the Children's Hospital, which makes
yeah.
no fucking sense. I mean, I know the Ronald McDonald Foundation
I think that's
gives
why.
a lot,
Yeah.
but you're fucking kidding me with giving these kids chicken nuggets and being like, all right, well, at least you got a toy with your Happy Meal. Enjoy your cancer and leukemia and shit. Like,
Yo. Okay, mine is going.
I thought
looking at
are you
the bottom.
panicking?
Yeah, I didn't know there was. I thought there was for two of them.
Yeah, when technical difficulties happen, now everyone's fucking just on edge.
Yeah.
I'm freaking out. It's in the corner of my eye, making sure that fucking green bar is going blah blah blah.
Nah, but like you said, it's like, oh, why would you put this terrible food in a hospital, right? Okay, so this is what I thought too. So when we got there, by the way, I got stoned before we went to the hospital too, because I was like, I'm gonna be there for a while. Gotta enjoy myself.
They made you wear a mask.
Fuck yeah, they did. And I was keeping it on because I was like, ooh.
I think you were like, it's kind of gross in here. I kind of want to wear one.
100%. So, well, with the shit food, so I go to a vending machine that was there. I was like, all right, let's grab some other stuff. I'm stoned. Plus, I was like, I don't know how long we're going to be here, whatever. Like, regardless, if they keep
Wait,
her or
did you
not.
leave your sub in the fucking fridge or something?
At the house,
You
yeah.
dumbass.
But,
I cannot believe you went back to the house.
oh, hell yeah. But then I grab 2 honey buns, a bag of chips, a bag of Cheetos, and a bag of peanut M&Ms.
This is like a waiting room?
I spent like $16 in like the ER waiting room before like they even took her in there.
Your mom like coherent at this point?
Semi. When they gave her, I should have filled out the paperwork. When they gave it to her, she's like writing her name, whatever, and they're like, all right, your email address. She's like, oh wait, that's wrong. Like crosses out a letter. They're like, today's date. She's like, whatever, the 19th. I was like, it's the 20th. She's like, oh. And I was like, from them looking at it, and you're like, I had injury. From them looking at
This
this
should take you
paperwork,
in immediately.
yeah, they're like, okay, she's clearly concussed. So.
She hit her head, obviously.
Yeah, you can't tell from
Goddamn.
the paperwork. So whatever. Then once I buy all the stuff, and like they call her back, so start going through the ER, and
You're just carrying snacks, man.
yeah, literally, I got a bag. It's like when I come over here, I just got a bag full of food, walking around.
Yeah, we're moving in. We got a phone charger.
Yeah, and like whatever, I get back there and. Literally, there's no room. Like, no rooms are open. There's, like, gurneys up against the wall. Fucking, they have my mom sit in a chair. I first thought, like, I don't know. I just smelled death, the elderly, and I don't know. It was not pleasant at all.
What you didn't know was rat shit?
Yeah, probably.
No, 100%. Ugh, I got the hiccups. But, no, I've told you this before. Fucking hospitals are disgusting. Fucking you open the fucking ceiling. Rat shit galore. You want to see some fucking rat pellets that like looks like somebody tried to lay bedding for a rabbit like in a cage? No, it's just rat shit. That is every hospital down here. These places are fucking 40, 50 years old. You open a ceiling it's that drop ceiling, like office ceiling,
Yeah.
like because I gotta run cable in that shit, and oh my god. And then you tell the maintenance guys, like, you have a rat problem. And they're like, yeah, we know.
We know. Yeah.
We're well aware of that shit. Watch out for traps when you open them tiles. Sometimes.
One of them ran on Miss Johnson the other day. She was not happy.
Nurse Johnson.
Yeah.
But,
She was
no,
not happy.
dude, you'll open ceiling tiles and you'll see traps around. Like, I mean, it's disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And that's a hospital. That's why it's like 60 degrees in there. They're like, smells cold.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all you can smell is cold and like a little bit of death because
Yeah,
ghosts love the cold. That's what?
No, that shit was terrifying. I mean, I watched nothing but horror movies basically. That was fucking scary going in there. And whatever, they have her wait, and then there's this guy.
You're like Jonah Hill and Knocked Up, where it's just like, whatever, man. I don't fucking bother me when the walls start to bleed. Like,
Oh yeah, we freaked out about the hospitals and shit.
there's a room full of dead people in
Yeah.
here. Yes, there is.
That's all I started thinking. I was like, yeah, they keep bodies in here. Like, that's all. I'm just thinking of crazy shit like that. I could have swore one lady was dead.
You think it's cold in here? Check that room out.
Oh no, it was. Oh Jesus Christ!
And there's no basement in Florida. It's just a room
yeah, they're
in here.
keeping it
It's
there,
just
yeah.
a room on this floor in
We
the
basically
hospital
got a
here.
giant refrigerator essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that shit was fucking crazy.
I am jealous of people with basements. I'm not gonna lie to you.
No, it's cool. Basements are sweet.
Basements are cool. I know they're wet and damp and
No,
shitty
not
and
really.
whatever. Well, if you do it nice.
Like in Michigan, everyone's got a basement.
Yeah. Some people just have fucking dirt in the bottom.
I was like, I think it might have been 4th of July or whenever I went up there a few years ago. And my one cousin Alex.
You mean that movie that Louis C.K. made that you should buy on his website, louisck.com, the 4th of July?
No. His room's in the basement.
I watched Rogan the other day.
I didn't see that one. Well, whenever we go into the basement and his room's down there, and I remember like he had like the washer and dryer because I guess they had that down there too, but they had like sectioned it off like there was a room built like half the size of the basement, and I didn't see the washer and dryer, and he just threw a shirt at me. He's like, "Oh hey, like can you go to that door on the left and just throw this shirt in the dryer or whatever?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, no problem, I got you, whatever." I opened that door. And I just fucking backed up a few feet, and I looked at him, and he's just smiling. And, like, all I see is, like, fucking 10, 20 weed plants.
Oh, nice.
So,
oh, you were like,
oh. No, I was like, Jesus Christ. I was like, what is going on? And then he was like, yeah, dude, they legalized weed. Like, I can grow plants. However many, whatever they could grow it. But I was like at first I was like, you get like 25 years like for all these plants. All I started thinking like if you're in Florida or whatever.
Well,
I was
no,
like,
that's the thing. In Jacksonville, when I was in college, like this was like 10 years ago. I'm 31. This was when I was 18, 19. Fucking everyone who lived by the beach in Jacksonville who went to UNF, if they had a 2-story house, there was always a closet under the stairs, and it was always a grow room. It was always a fucking grow room because they were literally, like we all listened to Cypress Hill and we're like, oh, the helicopter's going to see it. And it's like, not if it's a 2-story house and it's on the first floor under the stairs, bro. And they just get like these reptile lights and shit and grow weed under the stairs. And half the time, if they know what they're doing, good weed. Most of the time, I would say, not even, dude, most of the time it's like, great, they're male, you dumbass.
yeah, that's hilarious.
This is worthless
Use that to
out
make
here.
rope or some
You
shit.
fucking moron. Yeah, go make T-shirts.
I'll make a shirt, you fucking hippie.
Dumbass, yeah. Dirty. You dirty hippie.
Yeah.
Okay, so your mom had a head injury, but she's all good now with the head injury.
Yeah, she's all good.
But she broke her thumb.
Yeah, she broke her thumb. They were pretty quick, like 15 minutes of being in there. They're like, all right, well, we got to do an X-ray first, whatever. And so they're like, you can wait right here. I'm just in the fucking hall, and I got a chair, and then I just got to listen to this fucking dude for about 15 minutes. He's like, oh help, someone please, help me, someone, miss, nurse. Someone, why are you guys ignoring me? Please help me, please. And I was just like...
It's just a guy?
Yeah, some guy, and he's in a chair, like, doing the Rick James show, like... and he's like, someone, please, just help me. And I was like, oh my God, like, someone needs to fucking help this guy.
He's like, fuck your couch, fuck your girl.
Yeah, like, the shit, like, he literally just, like, shaking and shit. And I was like, oh my God. Like, the whole time when she's gone, he was going at it. And, like, people were walking by, they're like, yeah, 1 minute. And I was like, this is fucking terrifying. And I was like, yo, someone's got to do some shit about this. I was like, I can't fucking take it no more, though. I took out my AirPods and just put both of them in the fucking noise cancellation mode. I was like, I ain't dealing with this right now. But someone needs to help this man.
I got to handle this. Puts headphones in. You're a great guy. You're a good Samaritan. No,
yeah, I was like, we're in the hospital. They gotta hear him.
They know what's going on. The nurses can hear that motherfucker. Yeah. He's probably just one of those guys. Like,
no, apparently he was. They had moved my mom into this room. There was a lady in there at first, and whatever the RN Asian dude. Cool dude, coolest dude there. Shout out to Broward Health. He, Mr.
Chan.
It's I think it was like Grant Chang was his name. Yeah. Like, we're going to name you something very American. Or what we think is American.
That's a character on a show.
Yeah. Fucking Dr. Grant.
Walking Dead or something.
Dr. Grant from
Dr.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
That's where I got it from. But dude was cool, and then he's like, oh, we're going to put her in the room. And I was like, hey, we're moving on up. We went to a chair, to a fucking bed on the side of the wall, and now we actually got a room. Hell yeah.
Moving on up.
And then I hear him talking to the other nurse because he didn't close the door the other way, and she's like, oh, I thought that, whatever her name was, she was in that room. He's like, oh, no, like, she, like, tried to get out of the bed and whatever. She tried to fucking basically escape or whatever. They're like, so we're putting her outside to watch her so she don't just try to leave or whatever. I assume most of these people were on drugs that were in there.
Wait, what lady is this?
But I don't know. They were going to move us into the room. We're up on the wall, and then the Asian RN dude, he was like, oh, we're going to put you in this room.
Oh, we're going to swap you out?
Yeah, and I was like, oh, thanks,
we need
man.
to keep an eye on this fucking escapee.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had told the other nurse, no, we're putting her out there because she's trying to get out of here or whatever. So
And what's up with Flocka guy in the meantime?
Oh, yeah, that was... So, like, that 15 minutes, him asking for help, whatever, and...
He's still doing this?
He's still going at it. This is like an hour, 2 hours later at this point. Like, so much time has passed. They ran all these other tests on her and stuff.
Dude, the ER has got to be fucking just wild to work at.
That shit is bananas. I was losing my mind, and I was in there for like, I don't know, 4 hours, 5 hours maybe. I don't know how long I was just in there, but yeah, that place was fucking kooky. And then I think it was the same nurse lady. She came back later and to the Asian RN dude. She's like, oh hey, like that man, like he asked me for help, and he was like, oh yeah, like he didn't recognize me. She's like, what? He's like, yeah, about 10 years ago, I was at a different hospital, and yeah, he just like attacked multiple of the staff because like whatever, he's always on drugs, this and that. He's like, you don't recognize him? He's literally in here every other week.
He wants drugs. That's why.
Yeah, that's why he keeps saying he's in pain, this and that.
My leg hurts. Please give me fucking Vicodin, goddamn it! Like,
I'm like, damn. Yeah, you probably are in pain because you're going through withdrawals.
Yeah.
But they're like, yeah, here's a Tylenol. We're just gonna need you to sit here and
here's a
relax.
Here's a 500 milligram Tylenol.
Yeah.
Good luck. Can I have 2? No.
We know you don't have insurance, so we're literally just gonna like let you yell in the corner for a few hours.
Like you're just being fucking annoying. Like that's all you're doing to anyone. Dude, you gotta give it to it. Like working in the fucking ER has got to be a nightmare.
Oh yeah.
Especially down here.
I was gonna say, and at night too, if you're doing the night shift, all people doing drugs and crazy shit going on, gunshots, whatever, crazy shit you're dealing with.
Yeah.
Like.
I think
daytime, it's probably just like kids or something, mainly, or just work stuff.
I'm
that
sure
happens,
there's some wild shit that comes in. That's the thing. Like if you come in because your kid fell off a fucking trampoline, you find out he's got like leukemia or a tumor or something. Yeah.
Like, that was my mom. Whatever. That was one of the things they're like, oh, we need a urine sample, blood test thing, and I was like, oh, that's pretty random.
Well, it's probably good because she's like. She's not 70. She's 69.
Yeah.
But like it's probably a good idea. She's already here. Might as well check her out.
Yeah. No. So there was a good thing they did because they're like, oh, whatever. We're gonna write you a prescription for what do you call that? Like not penicillin, but what's that called?
Antibiotics.
Yeah. They're like, we're gonna write you a prescription for an antibiotic, and like you have a bladder infection, whatever, and then like the pack of paper that they gave her, like all these sheets of this happened to you. Oh, your thumb's broke. Here's
and they give you like all the brochures for diseases.
No. Well, just what?
Are you thinking about getting hepatitis? Well, here's a brochure on what hepatitis can offer you. It's like a cruise guide. Carnival Cruises and hepatitis.
Have you tried VD?
Try the slide on Carnival Cruises. You'll get hepatitis.
But yeah, they're like the side effects of the whatever infection. They said it's side effects are confusion. This a couple other things, but like whatever I was reading, and I was like, oh, this makes complete sense. I was like, I thought she was just going senile. To be honest, I'm like, all right, you're starting to get up there.
Just doing old people shit.
Yeah. And now I'm like, oh, so maybe at the same time, I mean, all right, you clocked your fucking head, you broke your thumb, but But at the same time, okay, well maybe we just prevented you from fucking having serious memory loss or whatever, you know?
Well, because
they're like, yeah, take the antibiotics, you'll be fine in a couple days.
Yeah, well, this bladder infection causes like fucking confusion. What the fuck kind of bladder infection? That's like your pee stuff, and now it's causing brain stuff.
Yeah, I don't.
The
Shit's connected.
fuck?
I don't know how it works, but
That's weird.
yeah.
Also, I'm not a doctor, so
Yeah,
fair
yeah.
enough. But
Yo,
that's
least,
wild.
At least we're not fucking back like 150 years ago. I was watching this crazy shit.
Cut her head off. She hit it.
Oh yeah.
Cut that side
I was just
off.
going down like the rabbit holes of crazy like medical
Here,
shit.
make
they
her
used
chew
to
on
do.
this belt.
Well, yeah, we're gonna literally cut your arm off because like you got a rusty nail or whatever.
Yeah.
You stepped on a nail, so we gotta saw off your leg at the knee.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but am I not gonna get infected? They're like, we don't know what that is.
I wonder if there was
You know?
like
We
if
don't
there
know
was
what
like
that is.
old pioneers with like the dumbest stories ever of just like, yeah, now I fucking, why don't you have a thumb there, fucking Leonard? And it's like, well, I was showing my son how to use a hammer, and he shoved a nail right through my fucking thumb, and they were like, well, that's metal, so it's gonna give you a disease. What does metal give you tonight?
Tetanus. Or
Tetanus.
whatever?
That's what it is. Yeah. Well, you're gonna have tetanus, or we can take it off. So they took it off. It was like, really, you could have just fucking cleaned it, and it would have been fine.
Yeah. Like they didn't even.
They didn't know about
They didn't
germs
even
back
clean
then,
none of those
dude. Yeah.
instruments off and shit.
And when they took the thumb off, they were like, "Here, chew on this belt, and maybe don't look
Here's a
at it if
shot
you
of
don't want
whiskey,
to, because this
and
is gonna
you're
be
good to
rough."
go.
Yeah, you probably should get shit faced for this. Yeah. Speaking of shit faced,
And the doctor's gonna do the same thing. Doctor's gonna take a swig before he does it. Do for
Yeah.
courage.
Yeah, well,
I
yeah,
need to have
exactly.
steady hands.
Need some confidence with this cut. I need to go full bore on this. I can't half-ass it. I can't be like, oh, maybe and I can get like halfway through. Like, Doc, what the fuck?
Swing and a miss.
Yeah, swing and a miss. Ah, bring it back. Swing and a miss. Hell yeah.
But yeah, that shit was fucking. That shit was.
That's got to be
weird in the
scary, bro. When
hospital,
your
yeah.
mom, like my mom had vertigo and she was like falling in the kitchen and shit. And my mom's pretty young. Like my mom's in her fucking. I think. Don't tell anybody that I told you this, but I think she just turned 50 something, whatever, and she is pissed about it. But like my mom's like pretty young. I mean, I'm 31, so yeah. And then when she got vertigo and was like falling down, walking around and shit, I was like, oh fuck, because I'm thinking about like, damn it, my mom's always been so fucking healthy. Like she used to smoke a pack of cigarettes and drink like 2 bottles of wine a night, and then wake up at 4 a.m. and go running. And I'm sitting here just like, I can drink all I goddamn want, bro. My genes are fucking good to go. And then she's getting dizzy in the kitchen, and I'm like, ah, fuck.
Yeah, you don't start showing signs for 20, 30 years or whatever.
But then my grandma's like 84, and she is like going to Fire Island, partying with gay guys and drinking all night, and I'm just like, fuck yeah. like, she's like, this is what I do for breakfast in paradise, and it's like some eggs and like a 32-ounce fucking mimosa thing. Like, it's just like my grandma fucking is just getting shit-faced whenever she's on vacation. She's like, yeah, I'm almost done here, so might as well fucking rage out.
Might as well have a good time, yeah.
I want to hang out with all these hot gay guys.
They're all so nice.
All of my son's friends are great. Yeah. Oh, but that's wild, bro. I'm glad your mom's okay. So they got her thumb all fucking splinted up and
Yeah, that was about it. Gave her 2 Tylenol. And like,
2 Tylenol, some
prescription.
antibiotics for the bladder thing, and be like, hey, don't fall again. Watch your head.
yeah, basically.
That's good though. That's kind of a positive.
Yeah, to
Give it
come
a
out of that,
positive.
it's like, all right, cool. So
That's fair.
could have been worse. So hey, it's all good.
It worked. I'm glad. I know that it threw a wrench in everyone's plans today, but at the same time, whatever. We have to go over the saga. The saga. Finishing the saga. Is it a trilogy? Let's call it a trilogy or a saga.
We left you guys at the cliffhanger of what happened with my job.
Yeah, he did. So yeah, Warren
New job.
had to take a drug test, And no spoilers. Did he get the job? Did he not get the job? Oh, boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
We got him. I was still going to go take a piss. But, but we'll be right back with the saga. The finishing of the saga. I keep wanting to call it a saga. What do you think? Trilogy or saga? I think saga sounds way more epic. Yeah. The saga of the alleged drug test that nobody cheated on. What are you talking about? And yeah.
These statements made in this here podcast and other ones are just work sufficient and for entertainment purposes only. All the people, places, and names are all purely out of the imagination of the entertainers. So
the stories are made up and the points don't matter.
Yeah.
We'll be right fucking back. I don't know what this is going to be, but hold on to your hats, folks.
Come on, let's go. McLovin! What the fuck? No. Whoa!
Holy shit, were you just getting laid?
What? You just cock-blocked McLovin. Okay, he's our friend. We don't do that. We should be guiding his cock.
Wait for me, Nicola! Wait for me on the outside!
We were gonna go to Hawaii.
The saga. The saga of urination from Not Warren's penis.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This summer. The thrilling conclusion to all of this, which is just it's thrilling. I need a cinnamon for that. Exhilarating.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's about it.
Yeah. Got a lot of protein in it. Whatever. How'd that go? So basically, you came over last week. We were talking about it. You were going to come back over the next day, which was Sunday, to get some, bodily fluids from my neighbor's the children, allegedly. And that worked out. Except it was kind of a trial and error at that point. Even though we were pretty sure we were going to be able to get it done. But thank God my neighbor's got multiple kids.
When they came out with the first time, nothing there. Is this enough? I just kind of looked over.
She was like, "You got enough," and we were both like, "No." And because that's the thing. She's only got one dude, so he fucking was doing his best and had nothing else left in the tank. And I think she just yells at her daughter, the youngest one, "Hey, pee in this." And it got you by. Now, was it over the line or was it like?
It was just at the fucking mark, if not slightly under.
I would have been shitting in my pants.
I was perfectly calm. I did the trial run the week before, so I already kind of knew what to expect. I'm bullshitting with him when I'm in there. I was like, "Oh yeah, the weather and stuff. It's gonna rain." And I was like, "Hopefully the barcode scans. Am I right?"
Please let this work.
Yeah. And I'm totally not nervous right now. And so whatever, I guess it works. She's like, "Yeah, they're going to call you out there in a minute." And then the girl who calls me, she was the one from the week before and didn't scan. And I was like, "Hey, I guess it worked." And she
remember
starts laughing.
me?
Yeah. And she's like, "All right, just come back around here." Pretty calm. Then she's like, "All right, now I'm need you to take everything out of your pockets, put it into this safe." And I was just like, "Oh my God."
They always just made me put it on the counter.
No, I guess they had a safe. I start taking everything out. I got my keys. It's like just shaking. I was
Here's my tobacco.
Yeah. Put it in there, whatever.
Jesus.
My phone.
No, they
wallet,
see
whatever
nervous
else I
people
got.
all the fucking time,
Yeah,
dude.
and they're being.
It's a
professional
weird
about
thing,
it.
dude.
Yeah.
It's like you're going in to pee in a cup and get judged based on your urine, like it's the fucking Olympics out here.
Yeah.
To get a job, to work for somebody and make
to
them
make money, so I can not
make
be
them
homeless.
money.
Well, yeah.
Well, make money, but also make them more money.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole thing.
Oh yeah. Way more money.
Why you shit on company time, all that stuff. Boss makes $1, you make a dime, all that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. They had me do that, and then she's like, I was like, so like there was a key, whatever, and I was like, do I take that with me because like you told me to.
I can't have anything in my pockets. What if I use this key in my pee?
I don't know. And she was like, just leave it on top of the safe. And like I look at her like that pretty much fucking defeats the whole purpose.
If you go to a
safe.
lab drug test and they give you a key to a locker, if you dip that key in your urine, it'll actually neutralize any drugs that were in your urine. It's a little known secret. They
it's like brass. It's
all
like
the nurses want to help you out. Yeah, look into that.
No, she's like, leave it on top of the safe. I was like, what
It
the
defeats
fuck?
the fucking purpose of a
yeah.
goddamn. Are there like 8 of them you have to choose from? So like it would take
Select
a minute.
which one of these.
Yeah, what's
break
behind
into
door number
here.
6?
Yeah.
Ah, worn shit.
You get a used iPhone 12 Pro Max, a wallet with no money in it,
Wow,
and some
fucking
keys.
name dropping. I have an iPhone 8. All right.
Oh yeah.
Fucking.
Oh yeah.
Shit works.
Yeah, no, it works. I mean, I'm planning on keeping mine. I mean, whatever. I got a new
Yeah.
phone, and then so use that till it fucking dies.
I wait till it breaks. I got a broken screen right now, and it works just goddamn fine. I just got a text from you actually. We're sexting, but we're in the same room. It's a new thing. It's pretty cool. Yeah. That wasn't gay, right? Where are we at? Yeah, you fucking. So you piss.
No, they give me the little cup. She's like, all right, you got to fill up to this line, whatever. And I was like, oh, shit. And she's like, don't flush the toilet or else the test is invalid.
You're going to fuck this up again.
Yeah, and, whatever. There you go. And I was like.
That's honestly a good first run move is flushing the toilet. Like if you need a couple more days, like flush the toilet and be like, I'm so sorry.
Like, oh, I forgot.
What if the lady was just like, we'll take it. It's fine. And you're like, fuck.
Damn, I thought I was getting an extra 3 days. Yeah,
Should have folded.
So, whatever. I go in there and I was like, oh, it's fucking game time. And go in there.
This is what we played for.
I'm fully fucking shaking.
This is what we smoked for.
Go in there. I just unzip my pants. I'm like, grab the shit. Whatever. I got the cup. Set it down on the toilet. I'm like, here we go. Undo the cap. I'm like, all right.
Didn't drop the cap?
No. Pour it in there. And I'm like, all right. Didn't drop it. It's on there. All right, whatever. Put it back. It's
on.
like while I'm fucking doing it because I'm shaking.
That's the thing. I turn it left until you hear it drop, and then you turn it right. That's how you fucking.
How you know it's actually secure on there?
Yeah.
But
you don't want to cross thread that shit and spill piss in your pants. Especially
so
children piss.
It worked. Whatever. I grab it and then I was like, oh shit, I gotta piss. Whatever. She's standing right there. I didn't lock the door either because I was like, I don't know. Make it like I don't really care.
Yeah.
And
wait till you see my dick, nurse.
Oh my god. Literally, it's like smaller than like when I've done cocaine.
Oh, that's right. I did tell you.
Yeah.
I was like, as soon as you do this, you're gonna see the smallest version of your dick you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah,
because the last time I did this, we talked about this actually. I explained it in detail.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen a smaller version of my penis than like. I mean, I remember being like 6 and 7 years old. It was the same, dude. I was like, holy shit. Holy shit, I am nervous because look how small my penis is.
I was like, oh, I gotta piss, and then I was like, oh my god.
And you're like,
like there's nothing there.
Jesus Christ, like fucking,
There's nothing there.
Like Benjamin Button over here.
And I was like, whatever, just fucking piss, and like I'd pissed all over the seat, whatever, and I was like, I don't have time for this, I gotta go. Cat screaming over here.
What the fuck? We got a cat screaming? Why? The fuck did you do?
I don't know where she is. I don't know where she could have got stuck.
What the fuck is this? Thank God these mics have what?
Stand by.
What? What do you want? No.
She's just meowing for no
You're
reason.
not going outside. What the fuck is wrong with you? 1, 2, 3, 4. They're all inside. What are you doing, dumbass? Except fucking up a podcast.
Featuring Miss A.
Continue. Pepper, you're being a dickhead.
So I piss. I had pissed all over the seat and stuff, and I was like, fuck it, whatever.
What the fuck?
I was nervous. I was like,
tiny fire hose.
And I'm shaking.
Yeah, tiny fire hose and you're shaking. Yeah, that does make sense, actually.
It's like a Derringer when you're shooting.
You didn't put the
got
seat
no
up?
control.
What the fuck, man?
It was just already up. I don't know.
And you still pissed all over it?
Well, whatever. I pissed all to whatever toilet, whatever it is. So,
But you piss everywhere. That's
Yeah,
good shit.
yeah.
As long as
And,
you got to hit the water a little bit though, so they hear it.
Exactly.
You want them to hear it.
And then whatever, I was like, all right, fuck it, and just walked down out of there. I'm like, here you go. And then I was like, hey, there ain't no sink in there. That was like my next thing, right when I handed it to her. And
Can I wash my hands?
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
that
It's
was
the
my
best
next thing.
question
Hey,
you can ask.
I was like, ain't no sink in there. And she was like, well, yeah, for obvious reasons. And I was like, well, yeah, I know. I was like, but,
I get that,
where,
but
where?
I just touched
And then
my
she's like,
small
oh,
dick.
it's right over there. And I was like, okay. Go and wash my hands, and like I see her like looking at it, whatever the temperature and shit, and I think looking at the line where it is because it was just shy of being like there.
God damn.
And I was like,
dude.
oh man, this is gonna be the fucking moment. And then I was just like,
I'd be freaking out.
Yeah.
Washing my hands like, fuck.
yeah. And I was like, yeah, it was a little awkward, you know. And she was like, oh, what do you mean? And I was like, I never had to have a drug test for a job. As I'm starting to wash my hands, like I noticed she's looking away. I'm like fucking looking at her out with my peripheral vision, not trying to fucking be like, is this bitch like she's making sure?
Well, I like where your head's at. Where you're like, you're hoping in her head. She's like, oh, he's never done this before. He thought he had to like hit the line on the dot.
Exactly.
Exactly. Play dumb.
So try to play that shit.
Fake it till you make it,
try
baby.
to play that shit off. And she's like, oh, what? You've never done a drug test for a job before? I was like, no. I was like, it's just a little awkward, whatever. And she was like, yeah, I could see that, this and that.
You're pissing for me. I'm holding your pee right now.
Yeah, and then she just like whatever. Then I see her like pour into the other container.
Little vial, yeah.
Yeah, and then she puts the lid on it, and she's like, all right, just sign here,
Send
initial
it
here.
off,
And I was
baby.
like, oh, thank God, finally this shit is fucking done. And
It wasn't though. You had to wait. Like...
I was still freaking out. Yeah, I did it Sunday and didn't get the results till Wednesday, and like 71 hours. They're like, you'll get the results 36 to 72 hours. It was like 71, so basically till the end. But yeah, I was like, damn. Hopefully it worked. What if they're like, oh yeah, like like
this is
like
7-year-old
from a female
girl
or something.
and
Yeah.
male piss. What the fuck
what
is
is
this?
going on? So
Little kid pisses piss. Yeah, like
but it's all good.
allegedly. But
Yeah.
so you start work?
Yeah, Monday.
Fuck yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah, I got it.
Woo!
Yeah. So finally it's over, and now finally I can make some money again. So
Hell yeah. Oh, you're not a communist anymore.
yeah, exactly. Exactly. I wanted free things because I was unemployed, and now I'm like, you lazy bastards. I make $20 an hour starting. Nothing nowadays, but still.
Yeah, no, I remember when it was like, man, if I made $20 an hour, I'd be rich as fuck.
I know,
and now
yeah.
I'm like, I think I make like 21 and change, and I'm just like, yo, I need a raise. Like,
If we don't get $30 minimum wage,
well, no, what I've always said is like when
it's just gonna keep going up.
when they were like minimum wage should be 15, so that like McDonald's employees and all the fast food employees can make 15 an hour, and I'm like, that's great. I love that. Let them make 15, but also if they're making 15, I need to be making like 30. Seriously.
I'm a skilled
I'm not
laborer.
trying to bring them down. I'm saying inflation is high enough to where we can justify making skilled fucking work a $30 an hour kind of range is kind of like standard.
I feel like it's fair.
Because right now it's like 24 is like very skilled, certain like specific jobs if you've been there for 15 fucking years and shit like that. Like,
which is crazy because I'm like, that's still not even enough money.
but when you
Like, that's
work at
crazy to
Wendy's,
me.
you're still making like $7-8 an hour. Like now they're like, oh wait, like Aldi's like, we're hiring at $12 an hour, and it's like,
No,
that's
everywhere's
great if you're
hiring at 15. Even
well,
fucking McDonald's,
good.
Wawa, Whole Foods is like I think 20 or 22 an hour.
damn, these cashiers at Wawa make 15 an hour.
Yeah,
Damn.
starting.
That's pretty good.
Probably maybe make like.
I'm honestly,
17 at most, 18.
I'm happy for them. I'm pissed off about my fucking
Yeah.
hourly wage now.
Bro, that's
Like I said, I don't want to drag anybody down.
And they're like, you want? Because I was like, oh, let me look up restaurants too. I'm just curious in case it don't work out with this job. And it's like,
Pitch it.
oh, we're looking for a dishwasher in Hialeah at a restaurant/bar. $20 an hour, 8-hour shifts, whatever. You get a discount on food, free meal every time you're there. And I was like, huh. I might just like throw in a fucking podcast
I gotta
work for 8 hours.
I've got a Toyota Corolla. I can drive down there.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking. I was like, you're telling me for the same amount of money, and like it'll definitely be cooler than a fucking 120-degree warehouse. But Hey, it is what it is. Hopefully I
Yeah.
can make some more money in the future.
Well, you could be
doing
a warehouse manager at some point with enough experience in the warehouse. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You're building a resume, and that's where it's at. Fucking get your fucking whatever it is.
this.
The letter diploma.
Yeah. Now there is some shit that I could go to school and get that I can make some
Yeah.
serious cheese in that
Well,
industry.
there's one thing you need to do first.
Yeah, one thing at a time. One thing at a time. Gotta get that GED first.
Yeah. Need to get that GED and then start fucking just getting certified on everything.
I just lie to them like I do to everyone else. I just go to college, like, all right, sounds good to me.
Well, no, that's the thing. On resumes, they don't ask if you finished high school. As long as you put a high school, they don't even ask if you got a high school diploma.
Yeah, of course.
So everyone just assumes you did. But, honestly, as long as you're good at your job, who gives a fuck? Yeah. I must say, there's a lot of people you can sit there and be like, oh, you fucking dumbass dropout, whatever. You went to work.
Yeah.
Like, you did like an old farmer style fucking in Iowa deal.
He's old enough.
Like, you Amish fuck. You were like, yeah, I got to quit school and work for the family.
Literally.
And I hate to make light of it, but
Yeah,
it is.
no, that's pretty much how it happened,
But
though.
that's legit what it is. Yeah, you.
Mom's boyfriend died, and I was like, well, I guess I gotta work to start providing for the family.
Yeah.
You
Like,
know?
fuck economics. I'll show you economics. What the fuck? They're taking all this shit out of my paycheck? Who the fuck is FICA? I'm gonna kill that bitch.
Yeah, they fucking.
But
They're out there robbing you, Uncle Sam.
But dude, I got fucking garnishments taken off my fucking paycheck. I was so pissed.
Remember that's when you told me, like, how'd you not notice
I
that
didn't
money
notice
was
it
going
for
away?
like a month because I just don't really pay attention. I'm like, oh, do I have money? Good. You notice now. This is the first time I know you've commented before on me not having anything in my refrigerator.
Yeah, he has food. He went shopping.
Dude, my refrigerator is like pretty much full. Look at that shit. I mean, there's a lot of pizza and frozen.
I mean, hey, basically, like in 2 DoorDashes, you bought enough food for a week.
Baby
Think about it
steps,
that
baby
way.
steps. Well, that's what I'm saying.
And like the amount of money you would have spent on 2 meals, you bought.
Well,
like
dude,
a week's worth of
I've been
groceries.
making lunches. Like I've been making sandwiches for lunch and shit. I mean, I've been doing great as far as not spending shit on money. I need to quit smoking cigarettes.
Start smoking.
Hey, get off the computer. What the fuck is this? Unbelievable. We're not streaming right now. My cat just tried to make us go live.
Technical difficulties.
You are
people.
a little leopard-looking asshole,
No.
Mr. Basil. We still have sound. It's still recording. Everything should be fine. I swear to fucking God, if you step on that laptop again, you little handsome fucker. Go ahead.
What were we talking about?
I don't remember. I was getting mad at a feline.
Marijuana. Harmless?
Marijuana.
I think not.
Cat butt. What the fuck? Where the fuck were we? We were talking about something. I have no idea. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't want any more technical difficulties. That's
Yeah.
literally what I'm trying to avoid at
Yeah.
this point right now. Holy fuck, I just realized that I have a farmer's tan so bad. Woo! Look at that thing.
Yeah, I've been
Man.
out in the sun for 2 weeks, so I got a complete fucking tan except for
Yeah, but you're like way in the light right now, so
I can't see anyway.
I look. I'm Irish and you're Mexican, and we look like we've swapped. Ooh. Did you hear an ambulance?
That or a child screaming. I can't tell. There was a fight next door or something.
Fun.
was going on.
Fun. Isn't living in the hood fantastic?
Yeah, it's good times.
Ah, good shit.
Oh, that's definitely a fucking ambulance.
Oh, are they doing fireworks though?
Yeah.
Remember we heard like a
fuck.
cannon fucking 10
Yeah,
minutes ago.
yeah, actually. Right when we took that break, I got scared when I was putting out a cigarette. I was like, oh, shit. I thought it was a fucking gun went off. He's like, that's probably just
It was
fireworks.
just like
Yeah,
boom.
no, I think that's the fucking fire department coming. Now that's going to be our next technical difficulty. Fucking fire alarm goes off.
Yeah. Oh my
That's
god,
the
dude.
next thing.
Dude, when this
Like,
fire
that's it. We're
like,
done.
there's a smoke detector on
We're
this.
done.
This is that shitty of an apartment we have. I have. It's a fucking. There's a smoke detector on the wall. No batteries in it. Not plugged in or anything. It just sits there.
Are Put a battery in it.
And then every once in a while, the fucking smoke alarm, the fire alarm goes off in the building, and it's the loudest thing you've ever heard in your fucking life. Like, if you ever been in a school cafeteria, and the fire alarm goes off, and your ears are like, what the fuck? That's what this is. And I gotta basically, like, corral all my cats into my bedroom, shut the door, and then go outside because you can't be in here. It's so fucking loud. And then the fire department comes and they're just pissed off because some dumbass fucking fucked up and either fucked up popcorn or some shit.
Oh, it does that if it
thing.
happens in anyone's place?
No, that's the thing. There's no smoke detector in here, so I don't know who the fuck's setting it off.
Oh.
Unless somebody else has like smoke detectors attached to the building. I don't.
Maybe, yeah, who knows? That's fucking weird.
I do alarms for a
That is
living.
definitely illegal.
I don't even
That's
have
not
one.
hooked up.
Well, that's the thing. I hate this apartment because when I take that fucking smoke detector off, there's like a bunch of roaches behind it in the electrical box, and I'm just like, I bought foggers for the pantry. I have a pantry with a door on it, and every time you open that door, there's like 30 roaches. Like, hi there, and like, so I just bought a fogger, and I'm going to open that motherfucker up like a grenade, throw it in there, set it off, and tape the fucking door sealed so that I don't kill my cats.
Well, you probably might want to take them out because, yeah, that's not good.
No, I'm going to shut the door,
That's not
set
smart.
it off, and tape it closed, you know? It's like, you know, it's like...
And if you're going to do that, you should just do it to the whole place, not just there.
I should, but, okay, I'm buying a caulk gun. I do have treatment that's safe for pets, for cockroaches, but it's... That pantry is a fucking nightmare.
If you're going to do that, just get some Raid and spray.
I already bought the fucking foggers.
Oh,
Like,
you might as well do the whole place.
that pantry is going to be
You
a
need to probably put
cockroach
one in
fucking...
here, one in your room, one in here, and one in the bathroom.
No. I should do that. I'm not going to. They're in the fucking roof. That's the problem. This is a full fucking attic, and it's just like, you know, Joe's apartment up there, and you know they're all singing Funky Towel and shit. But basically, I want that entire pantry to be a fucking roach holocaust of epic proportions, and I'm going to tape it shut, sealed, so that nothing gets out, and I'll just leave it there for like a day, and then open it up the next day and fucking clean up the bodies.
Pretty similar to what happened.
That's why I said it. Yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna like, you know, hook my car up to it with a hose from out back.
Maybe it wasn't 6 million. Maybe it wasn't 6 million roaches. I don't know.
Somebody trips on like a fucking hose coming from my exhaust all the way into the window of my bedroom. And they're like, "What the fuck is this?" I'm like, "I'm doing a roach holocaust."
I gotta hook up to a diesel van out back. Gotta hook up to a Volkswagen.
Check it out.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, what? You only like Civil War reenactments?
Oh.
I apologize. Dude, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've watched a bunch of clips from Schindler's List in the last week. God, it's a really good movie. What a great guy that Liam Neeson plays in that movie, where he's just like, "At midnight, you will all be free, and I will be a war criminal. I'll be hunted, and I will be here 5 minutes past midnight, and then I will have to flee. I apologize." And like, dude, what a fucking G that dude was. What a fucking G that guy was.
It was based off a true story or whatever, right?
I have no idea, but I hope so. I really hope so. Because that shit is fucking dope.
Trying to think whatever that other movie is. There's one where they're in the woods. I'm trying to think of the fucking name, but not Liam Neeson, but another guy who played James Bond.
Daniel Craig or
Yep, that's him.
Yeah.
He was in it. Forgot the other actor's name. They're three brothers, whatever. I believe they're in Ukraine.
Three brothers.
Or Ukraine or Poland. They kill their family, this and that. Basically, they hide out in the woods, and eventually they save like 1,500 Jews. And they fucking go out there and like, it's like, oh, the dude who helped like the Nazis, like, oh yeah, these guys are Jews, they're Jews, this and that, like local police or whatever, or like some like informant. They just like go into his house and they're like, and he's like, oh, like, you know, I was always good to your family, this and that. And he's like, oh yeah, like, why'd you let him know why'd you tell him that we were Jews or whatever? Bang, fucking blows his brains out. In front of
Why'd
his
you
wife
tell
and
him we
kids.
were Jews? Boom.
Yeah, basically. Shit was pretty crazy. But they ended up, I guess, saving like 1,500 people or some shit in the woods.
No, dude, I love that the best, like, I mean, the second best antagonists ever are the Nazis in any film product. Number one's Darth Vader. I mean, fuck. But they're such good antagonists in any movie, in any setting. I mean, obviously, like Inglourious Basterds did them so well. So many fucking World War II movies do it so well, where the Nazis are the greatest antagonists in any fucking movie. And they were real. They existed. They didn't need to be, like, written. That's not fiction that they were dickheads. I mean, as well-dressed as the SS was, what a bunch of cunts.
Hugo Boss, look into it.
Hugo Boss?
Look into it.
He's like fancy people shit now.
He's the one who designed this shit. Congratulations. Fanta's also a Nazi drink.
Well, wait.
Made
remember,
Nazi Germany.
So I was watching something. It was Louis C.K. talking about this. So, like the Rockefeller bill, all the Rockefeller shit. What's that show with Alec Baldwin and Tina Fey that has the name of the building? 30 Rock. 30 Rock,
okay,
that
yeah.
building. So all of the fucking like pipes and shit that are all around, like in the stairwells and everything, like all your fire suppression shit. It's like all the sprinklers around the building. They all have to have water from somewhere, and the pipes come up in the stairwell because it's hidden. Blah, blah, blah. Those buildings were made back in like the fucking 30s and 40s. And they all used to have, and Louis C.K. used to show everybody this, like whenever he was there, like anyone who didn't know about it, he would show, like there were swastikas all over the pipes.
Oh, I remember hearing about that.
Because you can't, it was original shit.
It was like, the steel or whatever was made in Nazi Germany, so they
finally ground them down.
On there.
They finally ground them down to where you couldn't see them anymore. But yeah, isn't
why
that wild?
Why waste your time? That's fucking...
Like, dude, I mean, since the fucking Nazis were doing their thing in Germany, like, the rich have been getting fucking richer off of
This is
war.
terrible what they're doing.
No, like,
now
off of the war.
More.
Yeah, they're like,
that's what I'm saying.
We do need
We
steel.
know they need money, you know?
Mr. Führer, we do need some steel, though. We need to build this fucking building. And, you know, then now SNL is in there.
Yeah, that's so
There's a bunch of shit in there, whatever. But yeah, I think it's funny that there was swastikas. Like, it's Nazi steel that's like that building's made out of. Nobody wants to tear that down, though. I guess it's not a statue of a guy, so it's fine.
But it's what it represents.
Fucking got swastikas on it. I mean, that's fucking insane. And and then it's SNL. They're like, cancel these people.
That's what makes it so funny. Yeah.
How dare you? Don't worry about the stairwells. Take the elevator. There's a fire. Take the elevator. Don't look at that.
Should we take the stairs? That's what everyone says. No. Don't look at that.
Don't ever take the fucking stairs. If you do, put on a blindfold. Test yourself. Well, I'm really glad you got the job. Not going to lie.
Oh, me too. Fuck, show was getting crazy.
I don't see why I would lie about that, but...
I hope you get that job. I hope he doesn't get that job.
Really happy you got that job.
Wish he would have remained destitute.
You can no longer be my slave anymore. Nah, it's good shit, dude. I'm happy, and it's in the same fucking like field you were in before.
They're doing the exact same thing.
That's pretty fucking dope. And you can stand on that, fuck you that you gave your overlords before that were dickheads, and now you got a job that's nicer, newer, easier. Fucking.
Oh, I forgot. Fucking Friday, whatever, payday. I woke up and I was like,
Oh, that's
hey, I
right.
didn't get no fucking money deposited into my bank account. I almost forgot
Messing
about
with
that.
my money is like messing with my emotions.
Bro, 100%.
Dash Warren. That's a direct quote.
I stole it from Friday, but yeah.
All right.
Great movie. And, yeah, I was like, what the fuck? My money's not in there. And, so I text my old boss, and I was like,
So I pull out my gun.
yeah. So I was telling you, I was getting real squirrely there. And, I was like, hey, I didn't get any money direct deposited into my account, but it says that it did. I was like, I'm going to be there in about 45 minutes, so, you better have my check ready. And, yeah, he's like, oh, I'm going to look, whatever. And I was like, I'm here. And then he's just like, yeah, I found it. And I'm just like, I don't know if you had to print me up one or what, because, yeah. Like, I don't know. That's a fucking nice Mercedes you got there. It'd be a shame if something were to happen.
It'd be a shame if something bad were to happen to it. But,
Just like that guy in the fucking parking lot at Churchill's parking the cars, the crackhead. I think that was in the shit that got cut out. But
oh, that's right. Fuck.
Yeah, something about my friend. Yeah, a different one of my friends, rapper, years ago went to the shittiest, dirtiest bar in Miami, Churchill's. And don't go to Miami past fucking 1 because that's when all the basers
Fuck
come
Miami. That's what we were saying.
Yeah, fuck Miami.
We had technical difficulties, but the gist of it was fuck Miami.
Yeah, dude in the parking lot, whatever. We pull up and he's like, "Hey, clearly a homeless guy." He's like, give me a couple bucks, whatever. Make sure your car is safe and everything. And I was like, man, fuck that guy. He rolls up the windows. He was like, no, I'm gonna give him $5. And I was like, why? Fuck that bum. And he was like, nah, bro. Like he's basically telling you like. Hey, just give me some money. Maybe maybe nothing happens to your car. I'll just make sure everything's fine. Basically, no, he's gonna rob your fucking car if you don't give him $5.
Fuck your shit up if you don't pay him $3 to park it.
Yeah.
Hey man, let me drive this car. I've been thinking about buying a car, even though I don't have the money to buy a car because I keep buying crack, man. Shit. Is this a $50,000 crack giveaway?
I mean, I guess it's a good hustle. Literally, just stand in the parking lot and be like,
it is a solid hustle.
Give me money, or I will rob.
It's
your
way
fucking
better
car.
than washing windows and shit. Hey, let me wash your windshield for a tip, whatever. And like, no, hey, bro, I'm gonna break into your shit if you don't fucking let me park your car for $3. You got $3? You better have $3 Yeah, I got Venmo.
It's Obama phone. Of course, I got Venmo. What do you think this is?
I think I was telling you about the fucking guys in Atlanta on YouTube. There's a bunch of shorts of dudes in Atlanta, just black dudes with Chargers who are like, they got like nice ass Scat Pack Chargers and shit, but they all roll their windows down and lock their car, and they sprinkle fake glass on the passenger seat, driver's seat, on the ground around it and shit, just to make it look like it already got broken into, and it never gets robbed.
That's so funny.
Yeah, but like, doesn't it rain in Atlanta at any point? Like, or is it just
Probably.
hot as? I don't think water hits the ground. It's just hot as balls. Like, all right, it's late as shit. I'm glad you got the job, bro.
Yeah. Now it worked, so I can finally start making some cheese.
Thank you for being here. I know it's late as balls, and we did it, and the sound actually works. We recorded 25 minutes with no fucking sound, all right? And then we had to go back and do it again.
You're welcome.
Love you, all right? Warren didn't even want to be here tonight because it was late as shit, and he was like, you know what?
You got to do it anyway. You got to do what you got to do.
The internet needs you. And then he put his fucking cape on and flew over here.
I'm a real American hero.
His cape being a Toyota Corolla.
G.I. Joe.
Autobots, roll out.